Nile Union Academy. 3 words, but it means a lot to me. It's a place. Actually, it's my high school, where I studied. But what makes it more special to me and more precious to my heart is that in that place, I met God. I found Him, and He found me. And I will always remember a very special thing that happened throughout my stay there. An unforgettable experience. It was in the year 2011, 2012. I was a senior back then. I lived in room 15 in the boys' dorm, and we were 5 guys in the room. And that night, it was a very hot summer night, and the lights were turned off around 10 p.m. and everybody went to sleep. And it was almost late at night when I heard my roommate Corollos outside shouting with a loud voice. I was surprised. I went out of the room, and there it was, the fire that caught in the room next to us. I just rushed. I couldn't control myself. I rushed. I was very stressed, and I was so worried. I rushed into every other room, waking up everybody, saying, "Fire, fire, go out, go out." And everybody was screaming and running around. I forgot to wake up my brother and my own roommates. Everybody was rushing to the door, but the door was closed. And someone may have had the key, but they forget it out of stress that they are holding the key in their hand. One of our friends was so brave, he broke the windows of the door and people started to going out. Everybody took off the screens, the window screens, and they started jumping out of their rooms, and they used the back doors to go out. It was a wildfire. And what made it worse, the room that caught the fire and our room, they had a joint door in between, which made it easy for the fire to spread throughout our room. Everybody went out, and I woke up my brother and my other roommates, and everybody rushed out. I will always remember, I was almost 5 inches away from the glass that shattered everywhere. We all went outside and we tried to put down the fire, but it was too big. We started filling up water buckets and helping each other, and then the firemen came to put down the fire. It wasn't a nice experience, especially that I never experienced such a thing before. And everybody knows fire is not an easy thing. We waited outside till the fire was put down. Then we went inside the room. I went inside the room, and I looked at the room. And right then, I was surprised and shocked in the same time. Everything went to waste. The fire didn't leave a thing behind. The cement on the walls fell down. There was no more paint on the walls. The fan crumbled. Everything on the table almost got burned except the Holy Bible that was on the table. The fire just touched the edges, but it was very clean and completely fine inside. I went and saw the lower beds, and I was even more surprised. They were as fine as when we left the room. The paint was on the walls, the bed sheets in the same place. There's no fire that touched them. That was the place when me and my roommates we would pray sometimes during the night before we sleep. There was a picture of Jesus there, a friend of mine. His name is Adel. He drew it for us. It was the crucifixion picture. It was there too. It wasn't burned. While everything on the upper beds and the rest of the room was ashes. I went there and I looked and I reflected on what happened. And I still remember that sound that day. A sound that kept speaking in my heart and mind. That even though we were locked in the room, God would still manage to save us, and nothing could harm us. As the song says, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Yes, I was lost, but then I was found. I was blind, and I was given sight again. And God reminded me that day that He has a purpose for my life. Something special. I was told that I'm alive once more for a reason that God knows. That day made a big difference. And that was the turning point. It totally changed everything. Inside first. Sometimes in our lives, we wake up in the morning and we are not sure what is the purpose of our lives. You wake up and you look into the mirror and you look deeper inside yourself. And sometimes you may be so depressed with the daily routines. And sometimes you may have come to the point where you feel like it's over. It doesn't seem to be nothing new about this life I am living, It seems hopeless. And sometimes you may have told yourself that I am tired of this. I am really tired. When everything is just going to be a bit right. It's not easy. When you don't know what the future is hiding for you, when you look down your feet and you ask yourself, am I going to make it to the next step? Is there any something good that is going to happen? And sometimes fear conquers our hearts and minds and take control over us. And stress comes and adds more to it. And you go back to the same question. Is there a purpose for my life? Yes, there is. But you see, the devil comes and he puts on our eyes sin glasses, not sunglasses, sin glasses. He only makes us look into our past, how bad it is, all our mistakes, all our failures and downfalls. He plants the idea in our mind that things will not get better. He will plant in your head the idea that whatever hardships you may be going through is somehow a punishment for the past. And things will never get better. Sin glasses. They are like sunglasses, dark. They block sunshine. And when you wear those sin glasses, you cannot see the purpose of God in your life. Because all you see is bad and sin and weak. And when Jesus comes and he removes those sin glasses, you see the light. You start to realize that there is a purpose for your life. Isaiah 43 verse 2 says, when you walk through the waters, I will be with you. When you walk through the rivers, they will not drown you. And when you walk through the fire, they will not burn you. The flames will not consume you. No matter how hard things they may get, no matter how difficult the situations you are going through right now, no matter where you are, in your house, in school, outside, in your home or abroad, know and be sure that there is a living and faithful God who cares for you. A God who has a greater purpose for your life, greater than you ever thought. And He will give you more than you prayed for and more than you ever expected. And He is working in your life day after day. Your heart beats 115,200 times per day, and in every heartbeat, God is telling you and telling me daily, I have a purpose for you. And you live to serve a greater purpose that's yet to come. My friends, there is a purpose for your life. And there is a God who will make you see that purpose. And He's inviting us today to remove those sin glasses, to come to Him and ask Him, Lord, show me the purpose of your life, that I may live to serve it. Give me the strength, motivate my hearts to do what's right for me and others, to do what's right according to you. And help me every day, Lord, no matter how hard the struggle is, no matter how hard what I'm going through is. May your strength, Lord, be like a tree in my heart that stretches its deep roots inside me. And keep me remember that I am alive to serve a greater purpose, Lord. You woke up today. God woke you up today. And while your heart is beating right now, He is telling you, I have a great purpose for your life. I have a great purpose for your life. May God bless you all, and all glory be to God.